general business, but I'd like first of all to table a letter from branch 26 Ingham. I'll just quickly read it to you. On behalf of the members of branch 26 in Ingham, North Queensland, I'd like to extend greetings and best wishes to you all. Our town is situated in the heart of North Queensland, about 100 kilometres north of Townsville. We're a vibrant community where our main industry is sugar cane production. Our members are located across 3 parishes in our district. St Peter's to the east, St Teresa's to the west, and St Patrick's is in the centre of our community. St Patrick's got over the celebration a couple of days ago. A total of 27 members of branch 26 with an average of 13 members at each meeting. The branch was blessed with 3 new members during the last year. Most of the members are between 60 and into 70. The branch has only one meeting each month at which all business is dealt with, as well as the formation program read and discussed. Sometimes the members feel the topics are somewhat heavy, feel a simpler program would be better. Knights is the only Catholic men's organisation in the district. It's a great place other than at Mass where like-minded men can gather. On occasion we'll host a function where we have members from the Tully branch, and this is the surprising thing we talk about in Queensland. Tully branch, which people travel for 140 kilometres from the north, Townsville, where they travel 100 kilometres from the south to attend as guests. And we sometimes complain because we've got to drive 5 to 10 days across Brisbane. I know it takes a bit longer, but we still complain. COVID-19 has curtailed these events, but we're hopefully resuming at some stage in the future. And just for those that are here, tonight you'll see some slides in the background when you arrive, being shown on the screens, and they come from Ingham, and just shows some of the get-togethers and things that occurred over the last 10 or plus years, and shows what a branch in action. As a branch, our focus is to support our parish and schools and the broader community. Going on behalf of Ingham branch 26, I congratulate the Queensland Order on 100 years of service to the state and Australia. Joe, thank you, Andy. Thank you very much, Joe. Are there general questions or questions from Mark Neal or any of the other speakers?
Yeah, Damien Jones, Branch 90. Just following on from Mark's presentation there, one of the areas is developing new branches that you touched on, and I was very pleased to hear that John Hennessy has a plan for that within his program there. I guess the sobering part of that is probably since Branch 93 Pine, we haven't started a new branch in Queensland. So we've now got theory, but there's not a lot of people that have got the practical how to start up a new branch. And I would probably put you on to, in the $10 booklet out there, they've got a lot in the Branch 93 history of how they actually put that branch together, and it involved a number of adjoining branches getting together and a couple of district chairmen.
That's exactly what I was on about. Yep.
So it had a lot of resources put into it, and a good program set up for that.
Good.
So we probably need to acquire skills in actually putting together a new branch, because we haven't done it for so long, even though we've identified a lot of prospects, and there's other organisations we can draw on. I was in Toastmasters and they were always doing new branches. Some were dying off, but that was just a thing you did. And
Yeah,
you
that's
had
because Toastmasters are drinking all the time, right?
yeah. But you had sponsors and people that would stick with that group and get them through their first 2 years, and then get them
Support.
established.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for that.
need for action.
Yep.
John Hennessy.
I'm John Hennessy, and I think you know where I'm from. Just a couple of comments on that and relating to Mark's presentation. I saw there the district chairman role as a liaison between the branches and whatever. Back in 2014, we introduced a new role for the district chairman because the current role was exactly that. So they go along to the branch meeting, they give the news that everyone already had, they'd say what a great job you were all doing, which was very nice, and then they'd enjoy the fellowship afterwards. And that was basically what district chairmen were doing. I suggested then back as state chairman, you can continue doing that, but let us redefine it as a business development role. In other words, to examine, research and assess branch performance, and also do the research and report on the possibility of new branches within the district. So at the moment we define a district as this, branch that, branch the other, and you say that's the district. And we say, no, that's not the district. The district is all of those parishes in that, or it may be a municipal area, a council area, or a diocese is probably too big. So that was a terrific, brilliant idea of mine, but it's going to take another few years to bring it into practice because, as we said before, we're still chasing the skills and training and all that sort of stuff to actually bring that in. So it's work in progress, but that's the change. If you're going to have change, you need a restructure. Thanks, brothers.
Thank you. It is time for afternoon tea, but I'll take one quick one.
Yes, I realise I'm standing between you and afternoon tea. Alan Quality from Branch 46, Wynnum Manly. I have a question for Mark, and probably for the whole of the State Executive. Have you considered something like a Young Knights program? A lot of other organisations do it, Catholic and non-Catholic. And this follows a conversation I had with the rector of Iona College, who's in our area, saying, if you bring the young men along, their parents will follow. So if we can encourage young men to join the organisation, we'll keep them in, and then we can get their parents in as well.
So do you have some ideas on...
Yes, we do. We'd love to work on it with you.
Fantastic.
Have I just got myself a job?
Yes.
You should always define the job before you sit down. You end up like me.
Thank you, Alan. Brother Michael's just asked me to fill in for him. He's gone somewhere else. The afternoon tea time is now. Can I ask, first of all, that members of State Council stay behind, but you'll be getting afternoon tea just a short while later. The rest, if you could move then for afternoon tea, if you can back in here at 3. Thank you very much.